Yo, 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 yo. It's your boy MF Crypto here, aka Quantstradamus, aka the Wife Changer, aka the Quant Father. Once again. And as always, I'm on a mission to help you build generational wealth. Welcome back to the channel, my fellow Quant fam community. And for those of you who may be tuning in for the very first time, welcome in as well. I have an explosive Quant Network video update for you today. Introducing Satp Sandbox by Quant Network, Overledger'S built-in testing ground. I'm going to be going through an in-depth thread over on Twitter that was retweeted by Gilbert Verdian, the head honcho himself, lending credence to yet another major update to the Overledger system for banks and financial institutions to begin the process of onboarding this product and seeing the impact that it will have on the financial system of the future. It has been written, ladies and gentlemen. There's no question about it. I'm also going to dive in a little bit later on in the video as far as price prediction is concerned, up or down. Which way are we headed, ladies and gentlemen? Before I dive into the price chart here, happy Super Bowl Sunday, guys. Go Eagles, go Birds. You know I'm a Philly homer, ladies and gentlemen. That is my city. Feel free to put score predictions down below. I got the Eagles winning 30-22. I'm putting it on record, official Quantstradamus prediction. The Eagles come away with the victory and shock the Chiefs, going for the three-peat. Diving into the charts here, 87.70 is what we're trading at, up 2.26% on the daily. Switching gears over to the weekly chart, guys. We're just bouncing around. We're bobbing around. We're ranging. Nothing really to discuss there. Over on the monthly, little bit of a different story. We were up above that 120 marker. We're now trading at a lowly 87.72. Guys, if you believe in this asset as much as Big Papa Quantstradamus does, you need to be DCAing, dollar cost averaging into this asset. It is at an incredible price point and buy opportunity at this moment in time, in my humble opinion. He shepherds the flock. He's here for you. Don't ever get it twisted. Switching gears over to that aforementioned Twitter thread. This is from @JuanJarl, introducing the new Satp Sandbox by Quant Network, a dedicated testing environment built into Overledger that lets you simulate and experiment with digital asset transfers between gateways without risking real funds. This was retweeted by Big Papa Gilbert Verdian himself, so you know that this is accurate and approved by the big guy up top. What is the Satp Sandbox? It's a secure sandboxed environment where developers can initiate and test multi-step digital asset transfers. By isolating these processes from production networks, you can validate your business logic and integration flows in a risk-free setting. Powered by Quant's Overledger technology, the Satp Sandbox is designed to overcome the complexities of individual distributed ledger technologies, enabling seamless interoperability between networks. And a nice little illustration there to show you how this breaks down. At its core, the Satp Sandbox simulates the entire asset transfer process. It begins with a call to the, quote, initiate a digital asset transfer endpoint. The transfer process is broken down into phases. 1, initiation. 2, submission of proposals. 3, commencement with lock assertions. 4, commitment. 5, finalization. This layered approach ensures security and atomicity. The banks, the financial institutions, they need security and risk-free validation in a very timely manner. These three components are all brought to you only by the Overledger system, with the regulatory clarity and framework in place in the United Kingdom as of January 31st for the staking protocol. We are going to see Quant network ramp up in a major way. We're already seeing products rolled out and brought into the limelight now in regards to the Overledger system as a direct result of getting some legislative clarity done. You're going to now see Quant Network start to ramp up its marketing phase like never before. There is a direct correlation with the reintroduction of the Quant Network team here on Twitter, as well as them continuing to release videos about the Overledger system and breaking it down in an easy tutorial over on YouTube, as well as some charity events that they've been at recently. Each phase verifies the process. Lock assertions and commitment acknowledgments help prevent double spending and ensure that asset ownership is securely transferred between parties. Why is this important? In multi-chain environments, built-in checkpoints ensure transfers complete only when all parties validate them. This trust is crucial for cross-border payments and interbank settlements. Imagine a financial institution transferring a digital bond between separate blockchain networks. The Satp Sandbox lets you simulate every step from initiation to final commitment to meet strict regulatory and security needs. Exactly what I've said on this channel and just said a few moments earlier on this video. Regulatory and security needs must be met. These other so-called interoperability solutions in the crypto space are nowhere close. They have not crossed the T's and dotted the I's when it comes to regulatory clarity and secure transactions. This is the ultimate system for the next financial system of our planet. You need to have your ducks in a row, because when the switch is flipped and Quant Network becomes that seamless interoperability bridge for this new system of our planet, it's going to be too late by then, ladies and gentlemen. And when the gateway staking is made available to retail, that scarcity and lockup of QNT is going to drive the price point to astronomical proportions. It is simply a matter of time. Beyond finance, enterprises can use the Satp Sandbox to prototype tokenized assets, manage digital securities, or test DApp interoperability across blockchains, all in a controlled, risk-free test environment. This is no one-trick pony, guys. This is a system of systems. It is going to allow these banks so many new functionalities that they never had access to before. You have an incredible opportunity to own a piece of this new financial infrastructure of our planet in its infancy stages, guys. It's as if you're buying Apple or Google in the early 2000s. This is absolutely incredible opportunity before your eyes. Never financial advice, but the writing here is clearly on the wall. Developers benefit too, with extensive docs, multi-language examples, Shell, Node, Ruby, PHP, Python, and an interactive try it feature. Integration is straightforward, allowing you to debug and optimize your app before going live. They've made it simpler than ever too, guys. They're going to make it so that the average cat off the street can implement this technology with little to no hassle. And that's the way it has to be in order for mainstream adoption to occur. Simplify the complexity and bring it to the masses, roll it out, and we will see a beta phase rolled out by these institutions. But I think we need to see some further economic decline and the global depression to really ramp up before we can make this switch occur. Simulate failure scenarios and edge cases to build robust solutions. Test how your app reacts when one phase fails or when network latencies vary, ensuring your digital asset transfer solution is resilient. In essence, the Satp Sandbox bridges the gap between concept and production. Experiment with digital asset transfers in a multi-chain ecosystem so your solution is secure, compliant, and truly interoperable. Key benefits include risk-free cross-chain testing, enhanced security with multi-step verification, agile development via real-time demos, seamless integration with Overledger'S multi-chain API. Ready to explore new possibilities in digital finance? Dive into the Satp Sandbox documentation here, and you guys can go over that at your own leisure. I gave you the streamlined synopsis compliments of Juan Jarl here. Join the revolution in blockchain interoperability with Quant Network. Test, innovate, and transform digital asset transfers, bringing efficiency and security to next-gen decentralized applications. I don't want to say the Quant Father, aka Quantstradamus, aka the Wife Changers. Vocab and lingo is rubbing off on a lot of people in the quant space, but words like revolution, I'm seeing a lot of revolution now as far as this technology is concerned. I've been saying that for years, as well as I've seen other people start throw around the lingo, Quant fam. I'm more than happy to see the community paying homage to their mans Quantstradamus, whether directly or indirectly. I'm going to allow it because at the end of the day, this is the true opportunity to escape the rat race, the 9-to-5, and set up your generational wealth. Don't ever get it twisted. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is from @CryptoLax6 over on Twitter. I like to show a little price chart trajectory from some outside influences. Keeping an eye on Quant here as the chart is fighting to hold above the 20, 50, and 100-week EMA. A break weekly close below all of the EMAs could signal some sell pressure as major support will be lost, and room for going as low as $60 is in the cards. It was always in the cards, ladies and gentlemen, like when we touched back to the $50 price marker a few months back. I had been calling that since we were above triple digits. There is a very strong possibility that we go lower from here. We're at $87 right now. We could go lower. That's why I always say DCA is your best friend, because a myriad of things could happen here. We've been seeing Bitcoin retrace heavily of late. If that continues and Bitcoin declines further, it will drag the rest of the altcoin market down with it. It's just the way it is. Closure above will be a good indication of support being held, a good DCA opportunity. Amen, brother. You hit it right on the nose. Dollar cost average is your best friend when you are able. Keep some fiat on the sidelines so that we can get in at better price point opportunities if we are presented them in the future. As you can see here, we rejected. Everybody was clamoring for a massive breakout. That's where all the moon boy quant shills on Twitter were telling you, oh god, it's gonna hit all-time high. We're going to freaking 80 grand per QNT. Let's get real. You know, hopium is one thing, but fanatical, ridiculous price points just to whore yourself out for attention on Twitter is just downright embarrassing. And I call these people out all the time because they're frauds. They're not helping the community. They're hurting the community. People will just start to ape in, and then what you have is a sharp decline and people get absolutely wrecked. Then they get disenfranchised and either A, sell, or B, give up on the project completely and never return to the community. You are doing a major disservice to the Quant fam, and you know who you are out there, and you make me absolutely sick. So, bottom line, guys, DCA is your friend. This is the true network of networks. Put that on my tombstone, because this project is going to reward the early buyers, the early investors. You are here at such an early phase in time. We are going to win. Sit on your hands. Show them those diamond hands, baby, because the Quant fam community is one of the greatest diamond hand holders on the planet. We have already won. Keep that in mind. We have already won. I'm going to finish this video off on one final note from the Stellar Lumens official Twitter. The future of finance is being built in the present. Yes, Quant Network is the bridge to connect it all. Hopefully, there's some people out there that are not familiar with Quant Network that see that reply. But even if they don't, we know. Everybody listening to this right now knows. QNT is a one-of-one project bigger than crypto itself. Once you understand that, there's no going back. There is no second best. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. This has been another feature presentation by MF Crypto, a.k.a. Quantstradamus, a.k.a. the Wife Changer, a.k.a. the Quant Father, the #1 source for all your Quant Network needs. I'll see you next episode. Cheers.
If the lion is the king of the jungle, how can he be the king of the jungle? If he's not the biggest, the elephant is probably one of the biggest. He can't be the fastest because that's a cheetah. He can't be the smartest. So he's not the biggest, the fastest, or the smartest. So how does a lion become the king of the jungle? His mentality. That's the only difference of a lion and an elephant. When a lion walks up and sees an elephant, he thinks lunch. An elephant thinks run. And it's all mentality. Because when a male lion walks up, he may be outnumbered by a pack of hyenas, but I'm king of my jungle because of my mentality.
What happens when you're a gazelle and you're not being pushed, you're not being prodded, you're not given a reward, nobody's encouraging you? What happens when you're a gazelle and the lion's not chasing you anymore? You stop running. But what happens when you're a lion? When you are a lion, it does not make a difference. You realize that if your family is going to eat, that if that pack of lions is to survive, then you gotta go hunt. A part of being a beast just ain't eating a gazelle. A part of being a beast is the hunts. It's the hunt that they're excited about. They like to see the gazelles run. Then boom, they take off. Because real lions like to hunt. They love the process just as much as they love the prize. And some of y'all just want to score. You don't like the process. You're not in love with the process.
A true hunter's goal is not the prize. A true hunter's goal is to hunt. That's what they live for. They live to hunt. They don't just live to catch it. It's the whole process. When you are a true hunter, you don't go by time, you go by the gazelle. When you are a true hunter, you hunt until you get a gazelle, and you don't stop until you get one. And then you get another, and then you get another, and you get another.
If you're gonna do what you say you're gonna do, be what you say you're gonna be, you're gonna have to lion me out. You a gazelle, you're gonna come up short. You a gazelle, you're gonna have an average experience. You a student, I need you in lion mode. You an entrepreneur, I need you in lion mode. You trying to lose weight, lion mode. You can't do nothing significant in gazelle mode, nothing. Nothing impressive happens in gazelle mode. Nothing happens in run mode, give up mode, quit mode, scared mode, fearful mode, nothing happens. Everything happens in lion mode like I'm coming to get you.